Hey guys, Sandy here. Welcome back to my channel and welcome back to Scraptember. So today's prompt is selfie, and I do have a selfie over here somewhere. Here it is. And this is me in a mask when we went on the skunk train. So because we were on a train, you had to wear masks because that was the rule back then. So I'm going to be using lots of My Mind's Eye products, and they're mostly from Gingham Foundry, which is not something I usually do. I like to mix and match a lot of my products together, but I do have this paper right here. This is from Echo Park, I want to say. This is from Pretty Little Studio. And then I have some My Mind's Eye, but other papers. So this is Lost and Found from 2010. And this is Brothers Stripe and Blue paper from 2005. So, yeah. And Gingham Foundry was a 2019, I want to say. 2021. Huh. 2021. How about that? Okay. So, let's see what I can do. Alright guys, so I'm starting off by taking that blue paper and I trimmed it down to 11 by 11. I'm using an edge distresser tool and just going to rough up that edge a little bit. It gives it a little bit of texture, and there's a little bit of a differentiation between that white, or that's not white, that blue paper, and also the kind of khaki colored paper I have in the background. So I'm using this pearl paste from Brutus Monroe, and I'm not using it to give me color on my layout. I'm using it to give me a little bit of shining, shimmering splendid in the background. Now I do put this silicone brush to the side and I don't clean it off until I'm completely finished with the layout. And that means that everything dried on the silicone brush, but since it's a silicone brush, I just take some hot water and it washes right off. So good for us lazy scrapbookers that don't like to clean off our tools right away. I took that Pretty Little Studio kind of silver and white paper and plopped it down right over top of it. I love how this is going to give me like a point to focus on, and then the slight swirly bits radiating out just works for me. I am going to use the 6x8 paper pad to build some layers down here. So even though I love the little swirly bits, I'm going to cover some of them up. Now, I was flipping through this paper pad, and I had no idea that this piece of paper was even in there, but I saw it, and I felt like I had to detail cut it out and place it on my layout. So I am going to leave a little bit of color, which is kind of this creamy color, around each of the dark solid lines. And what that's going to do is allow me to be able to cut around that without worrying about if I'm cutting too far into the line, if I'm cutting the line completely off. It's just a pain in the butt I don't have to worry about. So I love how this is looking. It has gone from, there's like a softness, but then there's kind of this wabam in your face with the silver, and then it's kind of going back down to the soft again. And I love more of a softer layout with those hard metallic pops. It just makes my scrapbooking heart happy to do it that way. Now, I do have to cover up this leaf because it does have a hard edge from the edge of the paper. There's one down here and there's also one up at the top of the layout, and I do figure out ways to cover that up. To cover up this bottom one, I took a 3/4 inch piece of paper, roughed up the edges, and used it as a horizontal line all the way across the page right here. So I'm adding in little bits of chipboard and little bits of stickers. Now this banner sticker does not end up living down here. I really thought that that's where I want it to live. I liked the dark color here at the bottom, but ultimately I changed that around. I could tell I wanted something dark up in that upper right hand corner of the photo, and you can see where I'm trying to like build it. And then I realized that the banner needs to go up there too, to really bring this layout together. So I'm bringing in a couple of stickers and little bits, and I'm just placing them around the layout just to give the little blue color a little bit more prominence on the page. Now I really want this smile sticker on here, and I know that that might be a ridiculous sticker to put on a selfie page that you're wearing a mask in, but you can definitely tell I'm smiling in this photo. Smiling is a lot to do with the eyes, and you can look at this and see I'm smiling. So I decide to bring in that little chipboard banner and kind of overlap the smile sticker on there. So I get it on there and I'm like, yes, winning. Now, of course, I'm going to bring in these little silver metallic paper studio doodads, and I'm going to do, I think, 5 clusters of them. 1 near that smile banner, and then a bunch around the florally bits. And then I'm looking to see if I have any stickers, alphabet stickers, thickers, anything like that that I can use to write out my selfie title. I do not, so I grab 2 sheets of fun foam. I grab a brown sheet and a white sheet, and I quickly discover that the brown sheet is blah, like it's wrong. All kinds, 100% kind of wrong. So I grab the white, and I also grab these big, long metal dies. I'm going to go ahead and use my Sidekick to cut them out. Now, I am super excited because I tried this a couple weeks ago, and I wasn't sure if the thin metal dies would cut through fun foam like this, but they do. So there you go. You are making your own thickers, like voila, done kind of thing. So this is definitely a new love of mine, and like you can just cut out however many vowels you need. Like I don't even have to worry about that I'm using 2 E's on this title because I can keep cutting it out because I'm just using dies and fun foam. How awesome is that? So I go ahead and get that down there, and now I have met the prompt for Scraptember, which is Selfie, and even went for the title with it. So there it is, you guys. Let me know down below, do you scrapbook selfies? Obviously I do, you've seen a bunch of them. But if you haven't, I do encourage you to try it and just do what you want to do. So thanks so much for watching, and I will see you again real soon for another video.